everybody, this is Julia. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight I am cooking some baked chicken, which is a favorite of my family. These are some recipes that are just easy for us because we have a crazy busy family, but I like to make sure that we have something fresh and it's quick and easy and it tastes really good. So let's get started. Alright, so this is one of my favorites. We're just doing bone-in chicken breasts, okay? I have 3 because that usually feeds us. We're a family of 4. Feeds us and actually gives me some leftovers for tomorrow. Bone-in chicken breast. This one's a little bit bigger, so we'll talk about that later. Secret ingredients: fresh thyme and fresh rosemary. These have actually been in my refrigerator, stayed nice and fresh in a plastic bag. Okay, secrets of this chicken: fresh carrots and celery. I've got rosemary and thyme. Garlic in a bag because this is one of my cheater things that makes my life really easy. Pepper, salt. White salt's fine, but I found this gigantic thing of pink Himalayan salt at Costco and I bought it for $5, so we're using Himalayan pink salt. My very favorite chicken stock, unsalted, Kitchen Basics. It's everything that I would put in it if I had time. And for this recipe, a little bit of white wine. Okay, so first things first, I am going to salt and pepper both sides of my chicken. So, salt to one side, pepper. We're going to flip them over. I think I got these at 2 different times because they are different sizes. Salt the other side and pepper. I am going to go to my cast iron pan. I'm not even going to brown this because the oven is going to do all the work for me. The rest is super easy. I'm going to drop in my carrots and celery, a little bit of chicken broth. I want to cover the bottom. We're going to say 3/4 of a cup. I am not measuring. It is not that big of a deal. 1/4 cup of wine. And then I'm going to simply top this with the thyme and the rosemary. Now, in a second, I'm going to put my thermometer. I have an oven thermometer that I'm going to stick in this chicken breast right here because it's really thick, so I want to make sure that that one is the done one. And then I'm going to put this in the oven at 375, and I like to say I take it out when it's done, but we're going to actually temp this one out because I have chicken that are different size chicken breasts on this. Okay, so it's been about a half an hour. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to baste the chicken so that we have nice, brown, crispy chicken. And I put a little bit of butter, pat of butter on each chicken breast just to give me some extra flavor because I like to make a sauce. I like to make a gravy at the end of it all. So we're about a half an hour in, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so I basted the chicken a couple times and it is nice and golden. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cover this and let it rest. Next, we're going to take the broth, leftover stuff, vegetables. I'm going to drain this out into my Exo Fancy gravy thingy. I'm sure it has a name. I'm going to dump out my extra veggies. Okay, I'm going to pour this back in. My pan is hot. I have taken about a tablespoon of flour, and then this was a cup of the chicken broth that I used earlier. And now I'm just going to make a real quick gravy. So I have the leftovers, so this is drippings, this is all of the lovely flavors from the carrots and the celery and the thyme and the rosemary and the little bit of wine, salt and pepper. And we're just real quick going to make a little bitty gravy if anybody wants it for their chicken. We're just going to let this go, cook it down a little bit. And I also have someone in the house who likes tarragon. I'm going to put just a little tiny pinch. Thanks for coming and joining us in my kitchen tonight. We are having the roast chicken with egg noodles with butter and parsley on top. And I went ahead and cheated on a green vegetable and got a quickie salad mix at the Walmart. Threw some tomatoes and some red onions on there, and boom, we have salad. So Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, loading to the YouTubes. So come join us on our real life, everyday adventures of trying to cook dinner and feed a family. Thank you so much, Inez. Who says it? Jacques Pepin. Bon appetit.
More wine.
All's the wine.
More wine.
All's the wine. Welcome to my house.